Hello students, today we are seeing a question which is based on case study. The question here is the nuclear charge Ze is non-uniformly distributed within a nucleus of radius r. The charge density rho r, that is charge per unit volume, is dependent only on the radial distance r from the center of the nucleus as shown in the figure. The electric field is only along the radial direction. So here we are being told that there is a nucleus in which the charge is equals to Ze, which is non-uniformly distributed, and the radius of the nucleus is r, and its volume charge density is rho r, which is dependent only on the radius from the center of the nucleus, and the graph is telling on y-axis it is rho r, that is charge per unit volume, and on x-axis it is the radius. So the question number 1, the electric field at small r is equals to capital R is option A independent of A, option B directly proportional to A. A is the point on the graph which shows that the volume charge density is constant up to point A, and then it is decreasing as we move further away from center to radius capital R. Then option B is directly proportional to A, option C is directly proportional to A square, option D is inversely proportional to A square. So in this question, we have to find out electric field at R is equals to R. So now we know that the formula of electric field is kq by r square, and the value of q is equals to Ze. This is for question number 1. So E is equals to kZe upon r square. So in this formula, we are not getting A. It means the electric field is independent of A. Hence option A will be the correct option. So here we got option A. Now for question number 2. Now in this question number 2, for A is equals to 0, the value of D, maximum value of rho, means that at point D, the volume charge per unit volume is maximum as shown in the figure will be. Out of these 4 options, we have to find out the result. Now for this part, we'll solve it. Then charge is given by integration rho r into 4 pi r square dr. Now see, this is charge per unit volume. 4 pi r square is radius. Radius into thickness is volume. So charge per unit volume into volume becomes charge, and sum of all that charge from integration 0 to capital R. So in this case, we know that when we have in graph capital D, it is up to R. So D upon R will be equals to rho R upon R minus R. Therefore, rho R is equals to D upon R into R minus R. So now we solve this question. Therefore, Q will be equals to integration D by R minus R 4 pi R square dr. Limit is from 0 to R. Now D is constant, capital R is constant, 4 pi is constant. This becomes integration R into R square dr minus integration R cube dr. Now the limit is from 0 to R, and this is also from 0 to R. On solving this, we get 4 pi D upon R into, This becomes r cube by 3, r into r cube by 3 minus r4 by 4, which will be equals to pi d r cube by 3. This is equals to q, and q is equals to ze. Therefore, pi d r cube upon 3 is equals to ze. Therefore, d is equals to 3ze upon pi r cube. Now we see in the options, option B is 3ze upon pi r cube. So for part 2, option becomes B. Now for the third question. Question number 3. The electric field within the nucleus is generally observed to be linearly dependent on R. This implies A is equals to 0, A is equals to R by 2, A is equals to R, or A is equals to 2R by 3. So when we say that the electric field is linearly dependent on R, so our graph will be, this is electric field and this is R. This will go a straight line and this is equals to A, and we have to show that when it will be maximum. So now we know that electric field is equals to rho r upon 3 epsilon 0. So that means E is directly proportional to R and rho is constant, epsilon 0 is also constant. So we can say that then this will be possible only when, this is possible only when A is equals to R. So now in the options, we see that option C tells A is equals to R. So for this third question, option becomes option C. I hope you must have understood how to solve case study questions. For more questions, do check out my other videos.